I just had a beautiful self-love practice, and I just want to share with you what I did, what happened, what I journeyed through to help you when you're starting to awaken your own pleasure. And yes, just ignore this mess. I'm doing my nails this morning, so I've been slowly taking them off. So I woke up, as you do, to do my morning meditation, my Dr. Joe Dispenza meditation. As it was, I couldn't get up at my normal 4:30 this morning. I needed extra sleep, and I diddly-daddled and just didn't get up. Started my morning meditation, and I couldn't get into it. This morning. I was just feeling all this emotion coming up. And then I thought, okay, I'm just going to leave this and I'm going to move into a self-love practice, because I'm going to take what's going on here into my self-pleasure practice, because that's what self-pleasure is. It's different to goal-based, with this, I have to be really careful what I say here. Goal-based, where you force something to happen, beautiful, wonderful, but this is different. This is being with it, whatever is alive in your body. So I started with some movement. I popped on some music and I was like, okay, what's going on in my body? What do I need? How do I need to move? How does my body need to move? Because here's the thing, if you do not connect to what's going on in your body, this aliveness in your body, you cannot get to the pleasure. It's all the same energy. So if you are not connecting to this frustration, anger, rage, whatever that is coming up, you're not able to connect to your pleasure. So I connected to that, and then I was feeling, that was moving, and then I started some sensual movement, and I hopped on the bed and I pulled out my glass wand, and I was doing some, this progressed. I went into some internal and external work. Now, I could feel some tension inside me. So I began to gently and rhythmically massage inside. And all of a sudden, tears started flowing and I started to sob. This is beautiful. This is perfect. This is what we want. So we store tension there, just like we store anywhere else in our body. And we want this to come to the surface, because if this doesn't come to the surface, this is how we stay numb in our body. We stay disconnected. So it came up, I started sobbing. I don't need to know where these tears come from. This is the thing. You don't need to know. This is the somatic work. This isn't the cognitive work, the talk therapy. I don't need to know. My only goal was to stay with what was arising. And then when it felt complete and I allowed it to flow through, I was able to then connect to just incredible, beautiful waves of pleasure in my body and through me. And this is the point. This is not about, I didn't go into this trying to force pleasure. I went into this with, the intention of connecting to my body and pleasure, but to connect to, more importantly, whatever was alive in me. And if that didn't go into pleasure, if it ended up being that I just needed to purely release with the sobbing and do more of that, that's what needed to happen. But so often what happens with myself and other women who do this work is you connect to what's alive in your body, you allow it to flow through you, you allow it to be present, you allow it to be there, you connect to it somatically, so, in the body with your somatic tools, and then that flows, and so often that's when the pleasure starts to deepen and arise. And then when I was complete, I sat there and I was like, I'm feeling just amazing now. Like, I'm feeling really, really good. And this is what happens. And I wanted to share this to inspire you and give you perhaps a idea of how to create this for yourself. This is simply about being with whatever is alive, allowing it to flow through you, and then being with your body, exploring with curiosity when it comes to your pleasure, not about force, not about performance, not about pressure. And from this state, this is where your greatest pleasure arises, your greatest turn on, and where your body begins to come to life.